James says, "Hey guys, what's your flavor on ink pens, type, color when
Oh yeah,
getting autos? And do you have a strategy when acquiring autos? All we do is win threes and win championships." Clay Thompson.
we need that.
So, James, to me, it all depends on what are you getting signed. Then that is dictate helps to dictate what pen or paint pen or marker are you using. If you're getting like a prism sign, that's a tough surface to get signed.
Yeah,
So if you use a paint pen, just know you may not get a PSA or you may not get a 10 grade on your autograph.
yeah. How do they? Let's go to that. How do they even determine what's a 10 auto?
I believe they're I don't know, but I'm just I look at cards, like I look at a lot of cards to see what is the grade of the card. It looks like if a card has streaks in the autograph, it
Oh,
lowers the grade of the autograph. Or if it has where your pen kind of skips and you have a weak area in the autograph or a very thin area,
that's not bad.
just pretty decent. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty decent.
but most of the time, the modern players don't even spell out their name like the old school players.
How they
They
doing
use.
this? Yeah.
I mean, just the auto on it's not even. You know what I mean? What the hell is that compared to like all the autos?
I would think he's doing initials. Chaos.
Yeah, I can't. I don't
But
have an
James,
auto.
that's where I would go. Then it all
Like,
depends on where you want to get something signed. Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
But
I don't like on sticker autos. It doesn't feel authentic to me as
but
much.
this is why I think companies go with sticker auto sometimes because that's a cleaner surface than some of the surfaces of these cards.
That's 100% true.
Yeah.
But I just don't now.
Lemon.
Like,
There are some players like Dennis Rodman or even a Curry with the stroke
yeah,
down. I want somebody to show us.
the auto's not bad on that. I mean, like I just sometimes I. How does your autograph look like? Well, you used to be an athlete, so you've been practicing, huh? But at least yours
Yeah,
is
but
like.
it would be hard for me to sign on the sticker. That would be difficult for me.
Okay, I'm like, oh, you're
I was
right.
talking to William today at the show, and we got into the same conversation about autographs, the pen stroke or the marker stroke of the athlete. How do you keep all that on the sticker? And that's
That's
why
a,
you see stuff go off the sticker, and then that's why you at least have a 9 grade on your auto. It could be lower than that.
well, I've been practicing my auto athletes, so when we make big time, don't worry, I'm ready for us. So when they say, "Oh, can you sign my athlete something?" I'm ready.
I can't really wait to see your autograph, man.
Man, you don't be sitting there sometimes at work. Just like, man, 5 more minutes of the shift. I gotta let me just write, do practice on something. I mean, I'm telling you, once we start signing people's stuff, we're gonna. I'm ready.
Oh damn! Oh, wow. Yeah, was we start signing autographs, man? Yeah. I hear
FD
you.
was like, "Hey, can you FDJ? Can you sign something for us?" I'm like, "Sure, come here." I got 3 different color pens just for you guys ready.
But James, that's how I would go about doing that. I would also look at what item do you want to get signed. Like
That's
I would look
important.
on eBay. I would look on different websites of things that are signed. How are those items signed? Were they used with a paint pen? What kind of paint pen was it used with? Silver, if you have a dark colored jersey or something like that, or number, silver is going to really bounce off of that. Black Sharpies seem to be a stronger ink than any other light color as far as
Yeah,
long-term preservation.
it's
Blue
nice.
is probably right behind that. I've even seen though. I got into really talking about bats. There are some new paint pens with a finer tip that
Yeah,
look great on a bat. I mean, and that autograph is locked in on that bat, man.
but what
Even
about
better than probably a Sharpie. What's that?
what about the toaster? Remember when they signed the toaster Clay and the Golden State Warriors?
Oh, they signed the toaster.
You don't remember that?
Mm-mm.
Was it a toaster or something? They signed something and they went on like a 15 game winning streak. You
Hmm.
don't remember that? Yeah. But let me ask you real quick. If you had who's the one autograph that you want somebody to sign for you? That's there's 2 parts to this question. Name one athlete that you wanted like signature from,
Of someone living today,
just in general, anybody.
I would say Will Chamberlain.
Okay, so part 2 would be
I got to get.
what will you want him to sign? It could be anything, something that means something special to
Probably
you.
a jersey, probably a Philadelphia jersey.
Okay, dang, that'd be solid.
Yeah. And when I started collecting, Wilt was about.
Does he even have any autos?
Oh yeah, he does. Oh yeah, but he
Like,
signed for a period of time, and then Wilt passed. Mr. Chamberlain passed away early.
yeah.
So, when I first started collecting, he was almost about at the end of his autograph signing. I mean, you would see Chamberlain every once in a while. He was charging pretty good amounts of time for his autograph, but it wasn't like he came to Chicago on a regular basis.
Yeah, his
That would
auto.
probably be the player. I've seen a lot of players, but Mr. Chamberlain, I think, would be interesting to meet in person, even across the table, and say
Dang,
something to him and see his reaction would be interesting.
yeah,
What
his
about you?
autograph.
What's the question for you? Who would you like to get an autograph of?
I don't know. I mean, I'm in the era where I'm lucky enough. I mean, if I had, they're still quote unquote they're alive, kind of just because of the era. You know, I'm a lot younger than you. Well, I'm not a lot. Well,
Not
I'm
a
younger.
lot. I mean,
I'm
JD,
sorry.
like
You know, I got to get back to you. I'm sorry. I'm getting
I'm about 81 years old.
No,
Hmm.
I'm sorry. No, it's different because the age difference between us is about what 15 years or so. So like you probably watch like like I don't know like MJ, but MJ has cards that are signed already. Does that make sense? So I don't know. Um, Probably I can't think of anybody. I mean, obviously Kobe, MJ, stuff like that. I probably want them to sign a
But
jersey
let me
too.
tell you this: years ago, this was probably 2 years before Kobe passed away.
Uh huh.
I took a jersey to OC Dugout. My man Brian at OC Dugout. Shout out to Brian. Brian is a real cool guy. People don't know him.
Have you
He's,
been to the shows?
oh yeah, he's going to shows all the time.
No, his shows, the OC shows.
I
The
haven't been
OC,
to his card shows. I used to go to his autograph shows all the time.
his card shows are really good too.
Yeah, we need to do that. Um, he's a good person too. I used to stop in OC Dugout, man, and talk to Brian for over an hour, and
Yeah.
he didn't even have an event. We just stand there and talk about stuff. I dropped off a Bill Russell #6 Michelin S jersey for Kobe Bryant to sign on the back.
Oh.
This was like 2 years or so before he passed away.
That's the final thing, right?
What's
Because of
that?
the final. Because I'm assuming it's because of the.
I just wanted something different. I wanted a lot of different players to sign something that was Bill Russell. And so we were like, I don't even know if Kobe's gonna sign this.
You still have it?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
need
I
to.
posted pictures months ago on Instagram, and he signed it on the back and he put Black Mamba. And I always wonder how many Bill Russell jerseys are signed by Kobe Bryant.
How much did you pay for the auto?
I believe it was 1,000 for the auto and like 500 for the trip.
So 1,500. Yeah.
And
It's
JD, I almost didn't do that. I almost was like, Kobe's. This is my rationale. Kobe's so young that he'll be. I mean, I can get his autograph. Notice I'm rocking the Kobe Bryant autograph.
Yeah, I know. The irony.
But I'm a fan of Kobe Bryant, man. I watched a lot of Kobe Bryant in college, after college, working there. I don't trip on Kobe Bryant was the real deal. There's still one GOAT. Kobe Bryant was the real deal. So I dropped that jersey off, got that jersey signed, but for a little bit, man, I kicked around like this guy's gonna be around and I can get his autograph later.
Did you get authenticated?
I Panini.
Did you ever?
JD, before we started rolling FD, man, I was deep, bro, into autographs.
Shout out to Adele rolling in the deep. Wait, hold on. I need to see this. Next time I see you or I FaceTime you later, I need to see this.
of it. I posted a picture a long time ago.
I need to see it live. I need to see this. This is probably one of the coolest things. You need to take it to LA Sports Cards and just see what just get have or what do you think that's valued at? Would you
I
say?
don't even know how you put. I would like to know
That's what I'm saying.
how many Kobe Bryant signed Celtics jerseys or Bill Russell jerseys there are.
There's none. I'm telling you,
It
go.
really can't be any.
When's your birthday? This is what I'm gonna get you for your birthday. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna have G take that jersey from you, and I'm gonna take it to LA Sports Cards and have it framed for you. That's gonna be your birthday gift because that thing is probably worth. Because that's so weird that you have somebody. Kobe will sign a Celtics jersey.
Oh, here it
Bill,
is right here, bro. I just looked up collage. I hope you all can see this with the green. Oh, you can't even see it, man. It's blacking it out. So on this side is Bill Russell, and that you can see.
oh, I see it.
And then on the other side, let me see if I tilt it. You still can't see it with the green screen. Hold on, let me send this to you right now.
Hold on, G. I know you're listening. We're gonna frame that for FD's birthday. I know you're listening
right now. Check out that picture. And you'll see on the right, Kobe Bryant signed it with Black Mamba.
I got you. Don't worry, G. I don't know who I got to talk to. Oh, wow, hold up. Wow, that's different.
So Bill Russell's on the front, Kobe's on the back. Almost didn't do it, man. Yeah, you can see it on yours. Yeah, almost didn't do it.
FD different. Like I said, G, April, whoever's in the room, we're gonna get that thing framed. That's different. This is totally different.
I really used to think up different stuff.
Give me another oddball story because this is crazy.
That's a lot of athletes that I've met that are like, oh, I told this story. I was talking to Love What You Collect today. I don't know if she's here today, but I was telling her this story. In 2007, I went to a show in San Jose. And this was these was the GTSM shows. You ever been to you ever been to a GTSM show?
But was it popping like how it is now?
It was different. It was still highly attended. Yes.
You know what I think how the card shows used to be is how when we went to Comic-Con. Would you say?
Yeah.
It's not as crazy how it is now.
Foot traffic than the Comic-Con we went to in Ontario. Like these things were filled with people. So I go to this show. I saw Barry Sanders. I saw some other people, but Joe Montana and Jerry Rice are there. And I was in this show deep, man. So you ever heard of a pewter helmet? You ever seen a pewter helmet?
The little ones?
No, this is full size.
Uh-huh.
So they used to make pewter. Rydell used to make pewter helmets back in the day, and they were really made as like mementos or things for people that work for the team. But I found a company that sold them that was out of the Bay Area. So I got a San Francisco pewter helmet. Pewter helmet was like $1,000, but it had weight to it. It was really made out of pewter. So I took it to the show, and I had Jerry Rice signing on one side with 10 inscriptions, and I had Joe Montana signing on the other side with 10 inscriptions. And they don't even make Rydell doesn't even make pewter helmets anymore.
That's where Panini got the dual autos from you. They stole that idea from you. All right, so we need to.
When I got up there, the story was when I got up there, Joe Montana was like, "I don't think I've ever signed anything like this," and I wanted him to sign it with a black paint pen. And this was a different brand of black paint pens at the time than what's really out now. And he was like, "I don't think that it may work on him." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I've tested it. It'll work." So this is also the same show that when I get up there, Joe Montana has a pen in one finger, man. He had different things in different fingers. So he had a ballpoint pen in one finger because people wanted to sign baseballs.
Oh, so he'll be signing like this?
He was turning his hand, bro, and signing Joe Montana, and it looked the same no matter where his hand was turned.
Oh, that's possible.
Where his hand was turned, he would ask you what you wanted. So when I got up there, I was like, Joe, what you doing with all this stuff in your hand? He's like, well, I just turned my hand and signed different ways. I said, what I need you to do before you sign this is take all that out of your hand. And like this, I need you to focus on what you're about to do because it might be different for you. Then I pulled the helmet out. So when I would get to a show, JD, and I would get up to talk to the athlete, athletes will run right through you. They have so many minutes to sign so many autographs, they will walk right through you. I would get up there and try to break down their concentration so they will focus on what they were signing. And then a lot of times I would have inscriptions I wanted them to sign. So some of the stuff, man, I had to get a permission at the table. Like some stuff, some people was like, oh yeah, I'll sign that, no problem. Some stuff that was some deliberation. Like I remember I was at the National in Chicago. This was maybe 6 years ago, 6 to 8. And Frank Robinson is there. It's like his second to last national. And I asked him to sign something on a jersey that was speaking to Jackie Robinson and how he was almost court-martialed for not wanting to sit at the back of a bus. And Frank Robinson read that like 3 times. Like, you want me to sign this? Like, yeah. And he signed it.
Damn, that's wild. I don't
That's what I was knee deep in. I used to go to shows and do.
I don't have any cool stories like that tonight.
So let me show you this. This is my last one tonight. We can get into this. And
I don't have any. Let me think of a cool story where I could do something different. I don't have anything.
I hope I can find the picture. Let me see. I met Cal Ripken one time in St. Louis when I was living in St. Louis. And I had him sign a jersey and put down 21 inscriptions and sign the jersey as 101.
Oh man, don't let me get started because if I ever see anybody I love, like obviously Kyrie, Derek, it's a wrap.
So I had Cal Ripken sign 21 inscriptions and sign the jersey as a 101.
Is that all his compliments that you put?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. I got a new idea. That's totally different. See, this is why I like talking to different people besides FT. Like when you meet different people and have different relationships, different conversations, your mind just starts thinking. You know, it goes from comics to getting things signed differently. Like you guys just whatever you want them to sign, on what to sign. Like
to me, I use autographs so much because it allows you to be creative on how.
Yeah.
And then you'll meet some athletes that also creative, and they'll add some ideas to how this is going to be signed.